hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Yo quiero ya sin sorora amiga, cha cha cha, dun cha cha cha. Yo quiero ya sin sanariga. I like the way you are. 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 Okay, I had to give y'all a prelude to the performance that y'all gonna see soon at a new intro of the I Like the Way You Are. Okay, I might feature chocolate in there because I like the way chocolate is. So I might do a little rendition of that. We shall see, though. We'll see. Okay. First, I wanted to get into you guys. This is Hollywood Hot Topics. Before I get started, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think about this video. We're gonna talk Potomac Housewives, everything so far with the season, and this whole moment between Mia talking about Giselle's daughter. I never thought the day would come where I'm defending Giselle, and I actually have to defend her because I have been watching the season, and Mia, you're disgusting. I'm sorry. Like, you really are like a little bit of scum. What is wrong with you? I don't get Mia. Like, I don't get, like, something about her is so clout hungry. Like, she's so clout hungry. She just makes up things to get a shock factor. Like, she'll be like, oh, so like Gordon, you know, in the past, he used to be a trans woman. Like, it's just random crap. She just pulls out the crack of her ass. Like, this, it's just, I don't believe anything she says. It doesn't make any sense. It's embarrassing. Your whole mom, like, I don't get it. I just don't get that lady. Like, she make me itch. Okay. So in the recent episode of Potomac Housewives, she sort of insulted Giselle by exposing what her daughters did at a past trip, talking about her daughters was bringing in a boy in the house, which I'm like, you saying that, what does that do? And not even that, nobody has talked about your children, and your children have been on the show. So they could really say some mean things about those kids, but they haven't. So for you to, it doesn't matter how old Giselle kids are. You sort of alluded that like her kids, her daughters, don't talk about my daughter, don't talk about my daughter, or my Evelyn Lozada crap, are whores, basically. For you to say that they brought a boy in and snuck a boy in to the house, and the situation to me did not warrant you saying that at all. It just didn't make any sense. The point of the argument between the two was basically Mia was trying to say that Giselle tries to portray this perfect life and this amazing life that her and her family are innocent and golden, and that her and her daughters are, you know, perfect children. And because they were sort of questioning why Mia posted, you know, happy stuff in regards to Gordon and Ink, and then when we seen it on the show and stuff like that, it was negative, but on social media, she tries to make it seem like it's this perfect picture. I don't get how the two correlate, but Mia, in her mind, she made it correlate. So in return, she decided to call Giselle's daughters fast, which I'm like, oh my God. The way Giselle didn't come across that table and throw drinks or do something, you better than most. Because had that have been Karen's old ass would have did something. And Karen's about like 70. Like she's literally calling your daughters fast. Like that's the biggest insult you could call a child. I don't care what nobody say. Like it's one thing to call them ugly, you know, like slow, whatever. But you call them fast, like you basically are sexualizing them. I know they're a little bit on the older side, like they're college at this point, right? Or high school going to college. They're college. I'm tripping because one of them had went off. But it still doesn't matter because you still call them fast. Like that's a big insult. And I'm glad Wendy spoke up because I do remember last season when her and Candace were accused of making a face and was screamed at, cussed at, not screamed at, but they were ostracized and they were basically made to seem like bullies because they were making an ugly face. And I think the reason why, watching that scene back, that they're making that face, I feel like they're making that face because of Mia and Mia sounding stupid. Because you could tell Mia could care less about Giselle's daughters, hence why she did what she did this season and bringing them up and asking about their college and them going off. That's why, I feel like they were making that face because they're like, girl, this girl don't even care about you like that. I don't think it was, oh my God, F her daughters. Because the face that they were making didn't even match what they were accusing them of. Okay? Mia sat there with that crooked bob and called your daughter fast and whore-like. And apparently, shout out to the Jasmine brand, there's been rumors that this scene was actually a little bit more dirty than what they aired. Apparently, Mia doubled down and called Giselle's daughters whores. But Mia and Giselle begged to take it out. I don't like this. Let me tell you why. Would y'all have done this for anybody else? No. Y'all should have left it in there. I'm sorry. I don't think it's right, but we need to see the whole truth. Because it then further proves and it then further reiterates Wendy's point. Because she deadass called your daughters whores. But you let her get away with that. But Wendy makes a face and all hell breaks loose. She's like a demon. Jasmine Brand said, it seems like there was more to the verbal altercation between Giselle Bryant and Mia Thornton. If you've been keeping up with Housewives of Potomac, this season you saw Mia call Giselle out for allegedly pretending to be perfect online while her daughters, Grace Bryant and twins Adore and Angel Bryant, are actually going wild behind the scenes. Oh my God. As if it's so funny how, like, when people get grown and they get to a certain age, they act like they wasn't doing things like Mia. We know in the heydays you was a big slut, because what you're doing now lets me know back in the days you was out of control. You was abysmal, bitch. It blows me when people get us to a certain age and just act so above. Like, oh my God. Mia revealed that the girls were sneaking boys in the back of the house during a trip to the Dominican Republic. Giselle confirmed the allegations were true, but fired back at Mia for bringing her children into their dispute. Well, insiders tell us that Mia had much more to say about the podcasters' children than what aired. Allegedly, she called the girls whores while they were filming. Sources tell us that she even doubled down, repeating the insult aimed at the Bryant girls more than once as the cameras rolled. The rest of Mia's comments, however, didn't air because she and Giselle allegedly begged production to edit them out. The reason why I don't feel like they should have been edited out, if we want real reality TV, let's get real reality TV, okay? Let's get real raw. Like, you feel me? It's not reality TV and it's not real if we're editing things out in order to appease somebody. Mia, you said it. You got to face the music. I'm sorry. Nobody's putting a gun to your head and telling you to make up these stories and say these things. So if you're saying it on camera, on a national televised platform, you need to we need to see it. Okay? We need to see it. And see how deep and how low can you go. Because I doubt they would have done this for any other housewife. You think if Monique went up there and said, hey, I can't have this storyline about my kids being one of my kids not being my husband's kid, I can't have that being on TV. Can y'all please edit that storyline out and make it something else? They would laugh in Monique's face and rub her dreads and be like, honey, you're going to be fine. No, I don't care. It should have been shown. And Giselle, it just further proves that, like, you really thought that, like, certain people were, like, your friends or that you were cool with, and it was just all for TV. I don't ever think her and Mia were ever that true of friends because Mia just wanted to be on the cool side, which is the Green Eye Bandits. She just wanted to be on the cool side. I don't think half of the things that the Green Eye Bandits did, she actually agreed with. She was just going along with the ride. So that way she was playing it strategic so she could continue to stay on the show because she knew if she sided with the other side, she probably would have been one of the people that would have been cut. That's just how I see it. Okay? when it comes to the whole kid situation, Giselle could have easily went low and said something back. Cause I would have. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. You go low, I'm taking it there. I don't give a fuck. I'm not sorry you mercy, baby. Sorry. So Giselle's, she's I guess, being the preacher's wife did help. Cause I wouldn't take it too nice on her. Not gonna lie. And not to mention, Mia comes with a lot. She brings this friend Jacqueline, who that lady irritates me. She tries to fit in so hard that sometimes it becomes cringe. What she did to Karen showing up to her house with them balloons on the latest episode to sort of throw in her face about Karen's arrest, I would have called the police on the bitch. Karen is a lot better person than I am too, because that was that's past TV. I'm already going through somewhere I might go to prison, and you try to be funny, or I'm calling the cops. Let's see who's really funny. It's just, oh my God. Mia comes with a lot. I feel like what Nene said about Portia, she declasses the franchise. She declasses the franchise. She does. It's too ghetto. It's giving love and hip hop. I feel like it's too it makes to me. I just feel like this is how I feel about Bravo. Bravo to me, I love when it's good drama on there. Don't get me wrong. But when it comes to become like a ratchet, stereotypical type of drama, you need to leave that platform, because there's already people on that platform that don't think we as Black talent that are on that platform um should be on there, and they look down on us. I'm saying us like I'm on Bravo. I'm manifesting, right? They look down on them to where, those Southern Charm people are probably seeing them Atlanta Housewives and Potomac Housewives as ghetto fools. So it's like, you're not helping with that, because you're just further proving that stereotype of that ratchetry, you not knowing who your kid baby daddy is. It's just go on Love Hip Hop. He's a radio personality. Ink is a radio personality. They need to start Love Hip Hop DC, and Mia needs to be the leading woman. Because no, you know what I'm saying? Bravo to me holds another esteem, and that storyline to me does not belong on that show. It's too raggedy. Oh my God. And I do think what they said about Mia is correct when it comes to not protecting her kids, because their kids are gonna grow up and see that regardless of when the kid finds out who his dad is, he's gonna end up seeing that and be like, wow, I didn't even know who my dad was y'all didn't even know who my dad was at a point in time, and y'all was arguing about it like this, and going back and forth on TV about this. And with him being his age, he probably already knows. Let me know what y'all think down below, and should they have left that portion on the show, because I feel like it should have been left on there. Okay. Next I wanted to get into, y'all, is something very funny. Anybody that knows me knows I will quit a job with no remorse. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say, I will leave. I will not hesitate. If I feel like I'm being mistreated, I'm gonna get to going. Okay. So Carlos, you guys, has a show called Bell Collective, which I think is a really great show. One of the women on there, Aikisha, ended up quitting on YouTube, telling him in front of hundreds to thousands of people watching on a YouTube live to Carlos, which is really her boss, that she's quitting and he should be expecting letters from her attorney. When I tell you, I screamed when I first seen this.
And I am excited that Bell Collective has been picked up for another season. I got my pickup letter. And
I know that's right.
We were excited about that, and we want to congratulate Carlos, and we want to congratulate the show, and thank you for allowing us to be a part of the platform. But unfortunately, we will not be returned. So just wanted to say that the colognes are done. So thank y'all and Merry Christmas.
Bitch, they said that Carlos King computer froze. Carlos was trying so hard not to turn his face nasty. He was grinning like a Cheshire cat from not turning his face sour. He was 2 seconds from doing so.
And our attorney has sent a letter to the attorneys of Kingdom Reign. So just want to let y'all know. Because I didn't want Carlos to find out any other way.
Well, listen, thank you so much for everything you brought.
And this is where his face turned a little sour. If Carlos was white, he'd be as orange as a tomato. This is like the epitome of getting a raise at a job that you have begged and busted your ass to get, and letting them know that you started a new job with 10 times higher pay in a week and this will be your last day. You get what I'm saying? That's like the epitome and the equivalent of doing that, which I'm not mad at it. A lot of people, I feel like when they get certain powers, they sort of overpower and they think they could talk to you or do anything that they want, and that since you're below them that you'll just deal with it till the end of time. And that's just not the case. We're in a new age now to where people are not going to stick and deal with something just because you're a certain person. So this lady probably right here was not enjoying her time on the show and decided it was time to shake. And the way that she did it really tells me that she didn't see Carlos in the most positive light. Because if you were really respecting him, you would have gave him a call. You would have sent him a text. But bitch, you did it on live in front of everybody. That is hilarious. I feel like Carlos was expecting her to say, I'll just play. But that didn't come. Like Carlos was smiling so hard, waiting for her to be like, I'll play it. But no.
To the show, you know,
Thank
you have
you.
a friend in me,
Wow.
a family in me as well. And anything you guys need, you know, let me know. And as you know, anytime you want to return, the door will always be open for you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you for
Carlos.
having us. Merry Christmas to everybody. And thank you
Same
for
to
Much love to
you.
your beautiful
Good
family.
seeing you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, they
Monday night, y'all.
Was that
Monday Night Live.
Child Destin over there looking high and fine. Let me tell you something. This is also like you not putting it in 2 weeks' notice. That bitch quit the day of. I am terminating my employment immediately. Okay. It was given a little bit of that. Okay. Ain't no 2 weeks. You're leaving the day of. All right. And I ain't even mad at it. Okay. Carlos has also been called out by a former cast member, Monique, before for her, in her words, she says that she felt like Carlos did her worse than the white man, which I'm like, ooh. Now, although Monique, I feel like is a little sensitive and a little hypocritical in regards to certain situations, I can see where she may have had some issues with him being a little bit messy, because we've seen over these months and these couple of years that Carlos is a little bit more messy than what we thought. But as a producer and a television reality TV show producer, you kind of have to be, or else it's just not your position or job to do. Okay? Now, let's talk about your thug. I feel so bad for Mariah. This is why it's not always the best to publicly show your love. You know how that song goes, show my love for you. Show my love for you. Sometimes it's not good to do that because of a situation like this. For you to say that somebody loves you too much, that's giving stalkerish. You hear me? That's giving like she's over her head. You know what I'm saying? She's too obsessed. She won't leave me alone.
Today, she's like, man, she said she feel better from talking to you.
For sure.
You got her in her feelings, man.
What happened?
No, I'm just saying she loves you, man.
Oh, for sure.
Like overly.
Yeah, like too much. Sometimes too much.
What? Like it scares you how much?
Yeah. Because it's like, damn, if I do something, if I like if I smack something or something like that, you probably be devastated. And that's the part that I don't like, when it's like, when you feel like me being the nigga that I always been is.
Jeffrey, please. I'm sick of you. Okay. My whole thing is, how are these calls getting out? You know what this is giving me? This is giving me Maury. Y'all remember the Maury episodes where they used to have them in an interrogation room, and then they used to have the girls come in there and act like a decoy. And more used to be like, we had John with a decoy. And then they show the decoy being like, oh, I'm just waiting on, I'm waiting backstage for, Maury to call me in. It's just some office work. What you doing, daddy? And like, they sort of like bake them into messing around with the decoy. It's giving decoy. This nigga is giving a big decoy. I don't like this.
Devastating, detrimentally. That's when it's like, you too deep. But I'm in love with her for sure, 100%. Like I ain't even studying doing that, but I know me. I know, nigga get out, nigga gonna be back to
moving around. Yeah.
You're gonna be moving around. You're gonna be just handling business because you're moving around. So you know how that go. But
yeah,
for the most part, I ain't even been calling no other girl. If I ain't called no other girl in like a week.
Really?
No girl. And I usually call at least 10 girls every time I get on the phone just to kill time.
Yeah. A lot of girls hit me up. Asia hit me up out of the blue. What was the girl with the freckles? Remember her?
Yeah, Latasha.
Yeah, she hit me up.
Look, when I come out tonight, I'm gonna call you.
You want me to call her?
Yeah, for sure. So I want you to text her and tell her for sure.
Yeah. What Wham hit me the other day. He wants to talk to you too.
Who?
Wham.
Okay. When I come out, because they won't let one person out before me. What time?
I can't. Like, oh my God. I just feel like when it comes to Mariah, the amount of love that she shows this man and loyalty, it's like over the top, meaning that like you could tell she really is deeply in love. So this must be like a punch to her gut. Okay. I don't think it's right that these tapes are being released because it seems like a huge invasion of privacy. And also it seems like a sabotage from the judicial system because he's out. Okay. It's sort of like another form of punishment. All right. Now he recently tweeted in regards to this whole situation. And this isn't only call, you guys.
There's something in my eye. I don't know what though. Anyways, but yeah, the video of the P. Diddy and the Cassie thing. No, it's not just like a wrestle.
He beat her up?
He beat her up for sure. It's like she walking down like this hallway in the hotel to the elevator, and she get over to the elevator. She press a button. It's like she like trying to put her shoes on and like rearrange the stuff, I guess, so she can hold it herself. And then they show him running down the hall like this with a towel on. Like,
Bitch, this is so freaking invasion of privacy. Oh my God. Listen, if any of my private calls or texts were released, bitch, I would have to go into hiding for a month. Because the amount of crap that I talk, I don't think y'all understand. This is embarrassing.
He just got out the shower. Like, maybe she tried to leave while he was in the shower or something. I'm not laughing. It's not funny, but he like running like this. Mad. He mad. So he get over there to her. Punch her right in the face. She fall out. Hit the ground. He kicking her, stomping her out. Type of shit. Then he grab her by her hair and her hoodie and drag her ass down the hallway back to the hotel room.
I'm gonna do that on hotel camera. He tough. That nigga tripping. You sure it's him?
But it happened in 2006.
Let me tell y'all something. Young Thug, that's the nigga that move a little smart. Why you think that nigga out? No shade. Because he made a good point. You gotta be a bold motherfucker to do all of that while cameras are looking dead at you. Regardless of if he paid the people or not to get rid of the footage, it does not matter. You don't know what people will do with something that they have video footage of. So that's where Diddy made a big error. That's why Young Thug said, "You sure it's him?" Because he knew that was dumb as fuck to do. Not because he didn't believe it. It's just because he didn't believe that he was dumb enough to do something like that. He probably knew he would be the type to beat up a bitch, but not on camera.
16, so it's like,
you sure it's him?
It's definitely him. For sure him.
Man, talk a whole lot. What you gonna say about 2016?
It said 2016 when it happened, so Now they on the internet, like he covered that up. He paid them because that should have been turned into law enforcement. It never was. And how is CNN showing this video from almost 10 years ago and the police department never had it? Oh, he paid them off. Now they want to reopen the Kim Porter shit and see, did he kill her? They think he killed her. And they said she died from pneumonia in the summertime.
Bitch. Oh my God. I'm sorry. This is crazy. Oh my God. Like, not only this is embarrassing for freaking Mariah, it's also embarrassing for Young Thug because he's sipping tea and he gagging. You get what I'm saying? And I'm surprised he didn't know, because don't y'all be having at least the news on the TV and find out the gossip? This is like the first time he heard about it. This must have been like the day of when it dropped.
It's possible.
Anything's possible.
It said a whole lot of shit. It said some shit like he when he first got with Cassie, he would bring Cassie around in front of Kim Porter like she was just a light-skinned Latino girl that was better than Kim Porter, and they would just shit on her. And one night they would come in the house at 4:00 in the morning while Kim Porter in the bed and tell Kim Porter to get out the bed so him and Cassie can lay in the bed. And all types of stuff. Said he tried to make Kim Porter eat Cassie's tampon.
He ain't no shit like that.
He on some other shit. If he did that, he on some other shit.
For sure. He did that. He tough.
He different.
Goddamn, boy. Yeah. What the hell you got going on?
I hope not. I hope that's not the case. But
for y'all to be saying like Young Thug Illuminati and he a weird ass nigga, that's a regular street nigga. He said that nigga tough. What you be all? Okay. Now he did defend her. He did defend her and say, sorry to my baby for all this BS on the internet. I love you, baby, and F them. We all know what's up with us. I love your game more than life, mommy. Okay? I don't know. I just feel like you need to put him on probation, Mariah, because how a nigga talks about you behind your back is how they really feel about you deep down. You feel me? So with that being said, you need to now move a little bit more cautiously so that way he doesn't play in your face and really show him that you may have some other options out there. Bitch, you're a scientist. I'm playing. She do music, y'all. You feel me? So it's like that way he don't get comfortable to say something like that, because that's how niggas do. When they see that you're the only thing that's on their mind, that's on that's that when they see that themselves are the only thing that's on your mind, that's when they go around and they play. Okay, I'm just saying. But those calls were very much interesting to listen to and watch. Shout out to the person who's a leaker, and somebody is going to lose their job for doing some shit like that, leaking footage like that. Oh my God. Anyways, let's talk Married to Medicine. Heavenly, Contessa was going to put a cone up your ass. The way Contessa started yelling for security had me screaming. Don't Dr. Heavenly look like that lady that Giselle's ex Jamal Bryant married in that picture? She looked just like her. They look very much similar in that picture. Now, she claims that security was not doing their job at the time of the filming of that scene, and that the security guard was eating ice cream, and that's why he wasn't paying attention to what was going on.
Security was fat as hell. Bravo knew it was wrong. Bears and Pop knew it was wrong for their security. When I was looking for security, that brother Tucker was over there eating ice cream, and it wasn't even hot outside. He had there eating ice cream. And I'm running backwards like security. Security was nowhere to be found, and Contessa could have drugged my ass all the way down the street, and the security would have had to get his fat ass up. It would have taken him another 17 minutes to get to me. And I was pissed about security. I was like, security, where the fuck is security? They're supposed to be right there, because anything can pop off at any time. Because I called security fat ass was about 450 pounds. I ain't even lying. I hope he don't watch my shit. And I hope the security was fat as hell. Bravo knew it was wrong. Bears and Pop knew it was wrong for their security.
Now, the footage basically shows, this is what I mean, where Bravos get a little bit love and hip-hop-ish. Contessa told Dr. Heavenly, squirrel ho, square up ho. This contestant, square up ho. I'm like, Contessa, square up ho. You are a doctor. You get what I'm saying? You just got another degree. What is wrong with you? Although she did talk about her mama. You know what I'm saying? But it's Heavenly. She don't even like her own mama. And I could say that because Heavenly has admitted about that. About how, you know, her mom's relationship and etc. was the best, so on and so forth. So the fact she called your mama stupid, come on now. At one point, Heavenly couldn't even find a mama. So for you to react like that, Contessa, no, you're arguing with a fool. I love Heavenly, but she low-key is a fool at times. So if you argue with a fool, we're not gonna know who the fool. But Heavenly knew better. Contessa would have tore her out the frame. She would have needed dental work after she was through with her. I'm telling you, that Contessa is a strong bitch. Have you seen her arms? That bitch was an army vet. Anytime she get back, she turned into a Hulk. Contessa reminds me of Brandy from Basketball Wives. When they get mad, they be like, God. They start to cry. I call it the cry yelling, the creller. Okay, they start crying and yelling at the same time. They're like, yeah! And they start throwing shit and turning into a nigga. So that would have went completely left. And I'm glad that they didn't let it turn that way, because we've seen enough violence when it comes to Black people on Bravo. And we don't need that even more, because you know how Andy gonna do. He gonna show up at the reunion. Why did it have to turn violent when your security guard's eating ice cream on the side? You get what I'm saying? I'm really enjoying the season so far. I will say that. I don't know why Phaedra thinks she's so important, and I've seen press of her saying she made the views go up. I don't think she adds anything to the show that any other cast member has not added before. I'm sorry. It's cute to see the kids because we've seen them since they were young. But besides that, Phaedra's not the most entertaining person to me. I'm sorry. Phaedra to me is very overhyped. The only show I feel like she is like the hype was worth it was Traitors. That's where that bitch shined, because we saw her lie and cheat and do what she does best. Lie and cheat. You know what I'm saying? And be a little fraudulent. That's where Phaedra was top tier. But on Housewives, Phaedra has her moments, don't get me wrong. But it's like people try to act as if she's like, you know, top tier reality star. And she's not, in my opinion. And especially on Married to Medicine. She's not that interested in Married to Medicine. She throws her shade here and there, but it's like somebody like a Heavenly, she has me cackling throughout the whole episode if she's on camera. That to me is a star. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that I'm going to tune into their YouTube channel to watch. If Phaedra had a YouTube channel, I wouldn't watch it, because she's going to be like, oh, honey, and smirk her face up and wouldn't say any direct names. Heavenly going to tell us everything. She's going to talk. She's going to be interactive. She's scary, but she's funny. So that's why I feel like Phaedra to me is overrated on this show, and she's not needed. And I'm glad she went back to Housewives, because we really didn't need you on the show. Like, come on now. If anything, if Mariah came back now, that would be some TV. Not you. And poor Dr. Jackie. I mean, goddamn. The bones are already brittle, and y'all have her falling on the floor. Listen, you know that day, the day after, Jackie probably called the Bravo offices and made them add probably $10,000 more in her contractual insurance for being on the show for physical altercations, okay? Just in case she's caught in the crossfire. Because you know her bones was aching in that white coat the next day. Because you know Dr. Jackie worked every day, even though she on reality TV. All right, rightfully so. All right. Let me know what y'all think down below about some of these topics. I love to talk about other stuff besides Ratchet TV. Let me know what y'all think about Married to Medicine, Housewives. Leave your comments down below, and we're out, babies.
Ain't no personal thing.